Hey everybody, it's Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave your notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. This is D's Word of the Night, Monday, March 24th, 2025. The word of the night is dedication, okay? And at the same time, I'm going to tell you what's been dedicated to this show and other topics as well. For starters, let's get the subscribers right quick. Right now, I was at 967 subscribers, and I'm back down to 965. So let's get this out the way right now. To all my subscribers, this dedication goes out to you. To all those who have supported the show within the past almost going on 12 years. Don't want to make this sound like a boring Oscar speech, so I'll make this brief. To those who still loyal to me of going on close to 12 years, to all over my 965 subscribers, which that's our goal right now, to get that 1,000 mark and continue to keep going and going to make the show successful. I just want to say uh, I appreciate, I am humbly grateful, and thank you. But like always, the quest still continues. So that is issue out to all those who support the show as far as subscribers. Now, I don't want to sound like that I'm wrong, but this also goes out to those who have the disbelief in me. Long story short, I've already congratulated the the appreciation from the subscribers. Now, as far as the unsubscribers, I really want to get that out the way right now. How can we make this show the number one show if everybody keep declining from it? And I say this on last and a few of my previous shows. Everybody has a right to free will. You can do whatever you want. That's fine, and I respect that. But at the same time, it defeats our goal so we can branch out like everybody else. And I'll say this over and over again. Not going to make it too boring because I want to talk about other topics so we can move forward. And this is for the unsubscribers only. First of all, I don't want to lose anybody. Let's get that out the way right now. But I'm going to use a Mission Impossible term. If you choose to unsubscribe, which I don't want to see that, but my advice, leave in a comment and tell me why. Okay. I'm gonna give a quick shout out right quick to the guru Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. I will get the birthday shout outs right quick in a minute. The reason why I say that, because, and he was just telling me this today. In fact, we had a conversation this afternoon, and him and a few other people kept giving me this advice. And they saying, Darnell, Spidey, Godfather Video Games Player One, you know, how come you can't do this show full time? I'm going to explain this real quick and be gone from it. First of all, and I'll tell this to anybody, because of my career of a security guard almost close to 20 years, if I had it my way, and I'm just going to tell the world, if I truly had it within my operation, I would love to run this show every day. As a matter of fact, if YouTube and the PlayStation community decided they want me to do this show full time, and I get a ridiculous payment to the fact where I'm making more than my career, then yeah, I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing the show full time. But because, I work every day and I have a life and the bills ain't gonna pay itself, you know, henceforth, that's why I do security. But hope the YouTube community and the PlayStation community goes out right now. So again, shout out goes out to them for putting up with me for almost close to like 12 years. Well appreciated. But back to the unsubscribers. I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna push forward on topics on new games right quick. And in a second, I'm gonna talk about WWE 2K25. I'm gonna talk about Mortal Kombat 1. I think Madam Bo is out right now, so as a free cameo fighter, so I have to check into that. But I don't want to jump a gun too ahead. Here's the thing: if you're gonna unsubscribe, which I don't want you to at all, but I'm saying, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. Leave in comments. You know, there's an old saying: closed mouths don't get fed. All right, leave in comments. What do you want to see on the show? If it's something you don't understand, if it's something that you want to see, if it's something that's going to help prove the show, you know, I don't have a crystal ball where I can gaze into the PlayStation and YouTube universe to see who's subscribing to the show, who's not subscribing to the show. That's unfair to me. But if you leave in a comment and tell me why, I'm not going to lie to the world. I don't have all the answers. But we can find those answers together if you just leave in comments. And I've been saying this for years. Information is just as valuable as money, just as long as you have all the facts. All right? We're so close to getting that 1,000 mark. We really are. We really, truly are. But how can we be the number one show if ain't nobody showing up, showing out, or even as far as stick with me? I can do it. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I can do it, but I can't do it alone. Larry Leonard, wow, you're looking real good for you, my brother. Keep up the going and don't stop. I know you're gonna make it. I'm trying my best. And again, shout out goes out to the guru at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to him. Shout out goes out to his sister Billy, to his family and friends in the Larry Leonard community. Thank you so very much. But all I'm saying is make a long story short, man. And this goes to everybody. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber. Okay, my goal is to hit that 1,000, and to hit another 1,000, and another 1,000, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, to the point where the world's going to know whether they like it or not. They're going to know. I think I'm the only realist on here to this day that's still broadcasting from the PlayStation 4. Okay, but I want to go beyond that. But how can I go beyond that? And I can't do it alone. Okay, I got people that believe in me. I got people who has a little faith in me. Sometimes a little faith goes a long ways. Guys like Larry Leonard, guys like Jonathan Ware and his policy of the no troller zone. People like to the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. And my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne. Check out Thorne Theater and Thorne Tech. To my partner and best friend, almost close to 40 years. To Sean Harris, the president and co-founder of DCM Presents Power Players. The list goes on and on, I'm not going to lie, and on. And I wish I could do more, but I'm only one person, and I can't do it alone. Okay, and to have people that has a little faith in me, a little dedication in me, a little, you know, a little hope in me, that means a lot. And out of all these years, I never asked for one silver dime, not one brown penny, not $1. Okay, because in the end, you got some people out there that choose profit over people. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, people matter, money matters, but sometimes in my situation, sometimes it's good to have a little bit of both. But for me on this show, I'm not asking for anything. Only thing I'm asking from you guys is your support, your comments, you know, your dedication. We need moderators, your ideals. the love for the show. That's the only thing I've asked for. That's the only thing I'll ever need. Sooner or later, DCN presents Power Players. It will be the number one show on YouTube, on the PlayStation community. And like all shows, it goes immediately live. Or in this case, sometimes I will share it on Facebook. Okay. And let's get this out the way right now. For starters, I'm pretty sure everybody got this game. If you ain't got this game, get this game. The new WWE 2K25 rated E for everyone. It's available out right now. And a shout out goes out to the WWE Corporation, the WWE Universe, the WWE Enterprises. Triple H is going into the Hall of Fame. I'm very happy for him. To TKO Enterprises, shout out goes out to the final boss, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Handle your business. And speaking of business, I want to get this out early right now because I got to give a shout out as far as a birthday is concerned. And I'm about to do right now. Give me a second because I'm doing everything from my tablet. All right. Here it is. And if this is your birthday month of March 24th, 2025, happy birthday from all of us from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. My next guest is, do I give out birthday shout-outs? As a matter of fact, I got to give out 2 birthday shout-outs right now. Again, to the guru, Larry Leonard, at the Larry Leonard headquarters. Happy birthday in advance from all of us, from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. That's one birthday shout-out I got to give out to. And another birthday shout-out, since we're on the topic of WWE 2K25, I gotta pull this up if I still have it. If I can still find it. There it is. To these people, I want y'all to look in that left-hand corner right there. Okay, that is the Dead Man edition for new WWE 2K25. I've already purchased that the other day, so I haven't got a chance to play this game like I want to. But that's not the reason why I put this little poster up. We love our Sonny. Yes, we love our Sonny. Shout out goes out to our Sonny. Love you. Nah. Okay. And she's also a biggest fan of my show, too. So, anyway, the Dead Man Edition. Okay. There's 2 reasons why I pulled that up. 1, I've already purchased that. Haven't got a chance to play it. And 2, I also want to give out my second birthday shout out to the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Ministry of Darkness. I'm talking about the American BADASS, the Undertaker. And for those who really want to know his name, he go by the name of Mark Calloway, aka the Undertaker. What can I say about the Undertaker? And again, happy birthday to the heart and soul, the legend, the icon, the Hall of Famer of the WWE. Mark Calloway is 60 years old. And if you see him now, even right now, the man still look good for his age. Hell, I'll be 60 at the end of this year, but it's not about me right now. What can I say about the Undertaker? He's larger than life. He is everything that you can ever imagine within the athleticism of an athlete, of what he done, what he accomplished throughout his peers and his years, and now that he's a Hall of Famer. Yes, they already know. I've already gave them their heads up, straight up. And let me just read these comments right quick. Sonny, I here to catch you because you little cousin wants to know if you have played any of the Five Nights at Freddy games. Okay, right now I don't have Five Nights at Freddy, and the thing about Five Nights at Freddy, you gotta have the virtual glasses. Unfortunately, I don't have the VR to play Five Nights at Freddy, and I'm sorry, but I'm not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy. I'm sorry, I apologize. However, I will say this: if there's any other game that's Jonathan Ware, hi D, keep up the great show, my guy. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you, Smokey. Tell my little cousin, I'm sorry, I don't have that game. However, if there is another game that he want me to play that I might have, I will play it on the show. Okay. Let's get back to the Undertaker right quick because I got other topics I want to talk about before we go. Long story short, the Undertaker just turned 60 today, and I saw it on social media, and he was looked like he was having a time of his life. I think somebody made a cake for him, which looks pretty cool. There can never be another one like him, man. So again, and I tell the world, he's gonna always be the heart and soul of the WWE, and I mean that sincerely, man. So Mark Calloway, I'm sure you at home right now with your family, with your friends, with your kids, I'm sure Brother Kane gonna stop by and holler at you for a minute. So here at DCN Networks presents Power Players, I'm giving you a sincere shout out from me live on this show. Happy birthday, Mark Calloway, the Undertaker. And leave in the comments and let me know, is you guys gonna wish him a happy birthday as well. You know, even though you're not wrestling no more, you finally rest in peace, but at the same time, the legacy and the legend of the Undertaker gonna always live forever. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, brother, man. I got nothing but love for you, man, straight up. So again, shout out goes out to the Phenom. All right, moving right along. Okay, and just recently, a few days ago, pull this up right now, we lost George Foreman. Yes, we lost George Foreman, Hall of Famer, correction, a boxing Hall of Famer, an icon. And check out my last previous shows. In fact, I think I did a show, like 2 or 3 days ago. It's called Remember George Foreman. You can check my videos. All my videos are being dated. So again, to the George Foreman family, to his friends, to the billions, I don't say millions no more, this world has got too big, to the billions of fans around the world, including myself, George Foreman, may he rest in heaven. We love you, we miss you, there could never, ever be another one like you. George Foreman died at the age of 76 years old. Thank you. And as a matter of fact, for those who don't know, for the next couple of minutes, while that picture's still up there, you know, I want you to bow your heads down, put your hands in a form of prayer, eyes closed, mouth shut for the next couple of moments. Let's give that Hall of Famer boxer a moment of silence. Thank you. That's all I ask, straight up. So, uh, George, we love you, man. Straight up, we love you. Next, we talked about that. We're gonna get to games in a minute, but before we get to games, I don't know if I'm gonna see this week. I might see this Thursday. Who knows? Roy Aries passed too. My condolences and respect go to his family as well. All right, and if there's anybody else that you guys know of, Let me know, leave it in the comments, and I will do a segment called Remember Them. And for those who don't know what Remember Them is, I just did a show not too long ago, maybe a couple of days ago, in honor of George Foreman. Remember Them is a segment where I pay honor to the deceased. Whether you're famous or infamous, big and small, great or tall, it doesn't matter. This is my way of giving out a small but a brief eulogy on how they impact my life. And please leave in the comments on how some of these people put a big impact on your life as well. Let's talk about Jack Quaid's Novocaine. It just came out last week. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll probably be seeing this week. And as you can see, they trying to just kill this fool straight up. Nathan King can't feel no pain. Look at him. They trying to burn him on the stove. You got a piece of cutter, a butcher's knife. You got a little snub nose right there. His face look like it's all busted up. And like his hand is broke. I've seen the trailer for Novocaine. It's a trip. So I might see that this week. It's a toss-up between that and Snow White. Okay, which I'm going to pull up the Snow White picture in a minute. If I can find it. Okay, there it is. Snow White just came out right now. And you have my girl. I love you too, Aunt Sonny. Love you. Take care. Tell my little cousin I said hi, and I love him. If he can come up with another game, I'll do a broadcast on the show. But unfortunately, sorry, I don't have Five Nights at Freddy. Oh yeah. Back to our sin as far as Snow White. Snow White just came out last week, and you have Gail Gadot, who plays the evil queen, and you got Rachel Zegler, who plays Snow White. And I'm hearing mixed reviews. When it comes down to movies, I don't like mixed reviews because they say this is great, this isn't great, this was good, this is not good. I don't always believe in he say, she say when it comes down to movies. So the best way, whether or not if the movie is a yay or nay, go see it. Go see it, because some people might say it's garbage. I might see it and be like, oh man, it's pretty good. But the only way you're going to judge for sure, just go see it. And like I said, it's a Disney classic. I want to see what they can do as far as the adaptation of it anyway. It just came out last week, so probably Thursday. It's a toss-up either between Novocaine or Snow White. If I had it my way, I'll see both. But leave in the comments and let me know if you guys are going to see Snow White or Novocaine. And we got other movies on the horizon. Okay, which I'm going to pull up right now. Okay, the Thunderbolts, that comes out in May 2nd. All right, and as you can see, you got a whole cast of anti-heroes, which I'll pull up on the screen right quick. Okay, you got the Black Widow's little sister Yelena. You have the Winter Soldier. You have a different variant of Captain America. You have Ghost. You have Taskmaster, and of course the Red Guardian. Now I'll bring everybody up to speed. The Avengers, they off doing their own thing. So right now it's up to the anti-heroes to save the world. Now here's the best part about it. They can't get along with each other. None of them. They all hate each other guts. I've seen the trailer. They cannot stand each other. But in the end, they have to put their differences over to the side to save the world as far as whatever threat is coming their way. So I've already seen Captain America Brave New World. I give it an 8. The Thunderbolts come out March 2nd. I'm going to go see that. And when it come down to Marvel, they got to come out with a blockbuster movie that's going to make $1 billion. Now, if I think what movie that's going to be $1 billion, then again, I might be fooled. It might be the Thunderbolts. But I'm leaning more towards this next movie I'm about to pull up right now. And let me know if you guys are going to see the Thunderbolts. Just give me an idea. I think it's going to be the Fantastic Four first steps. Two of the actors I know, two of the actors I don't know. Okay, you got Pedro Pascal. He plays Mr. Fantastic. You got Vanessa Hudgens. She plays Sue Richards. Now the Human Torch and Thing, I don't know who those two actors is, but as soon as I get confirmation on what their names is, I'll bring this up into the show as well. So this will be coming out this summer. Now, as far as release date, I will let everybody know. But I've seen the trailer for this also. You got the Baxter Building. You have their little mascot, Herbie the Robot. And I like the part when him and the Thing was in the kitchen, they making dinner, and then Thing was like put a little garlic in there, make a little, give it a little zip, and Herbie the Robot looking like, okay, we'll try it your way, you know. And I like how they got the fantastic car racing through the city. Plus, I see a silhouette of Galactus that's getting ready to just dominate the world. I will say if there was any movie personally that would be $1 billion movie this year, I'm leaning more towards the Fantastic Four first step. And I mean, leave in the comments. You know, then again, it might be something else. Who knows? But I got a good feeling about this one. You know, anything that's Marvel, I'm going to watch it regardless, you know, because they got a lot of making up to do. Seriously, man. Because like I said, the last movie they did last year, Craven the Hunter, they could have did a better storyline on that. Deadpool and Wolverine, a snap. You know, everybody doubted that, but they made over $1 billion. They did something right. But I think this movie, I got strong belief in this. I think it's gonna make $1 million too. That's just my opinion. Leave in the comments. As soon as I get the release date on Fantastic Four First Steps, you guys will know right away. All right. So stay tuned for further updates. Next, we're going to talk about uh, Jurassic World Rebirth. Okay, that's coming out this summer. And I was just talking about Marvel right now. Scarlett Johansson, aka Black Widow, she's going to be the leading lady in Jurassic World. And don't get me wrong, I love all the Jurassic parts, Jurassic World. I thought they was through with the franchise. I'm just be honest with you, but they said no, let's keep the party going. So I seen the trailer for this. This looks like Jurassic Park. I mean, how can you go wrong? But to have a leading lady just taking care of business, I think that's cool. So I will find out a release date on this. Give me time. As soon as I hear something, you guys will hear it first, live on DCN Presents Power Plays. And I got one more movie that I do know for sure that has a release date, and I will pull this up right now. And that is, yeah, I call it the Killer Barbie doll, Megan 2.0. Miss Me, Baby, I Miss You So Far Away. And that comes out in theaters June 27th. Now, you know me, I'm not a big fan of horror, unless it's old school. But Megan, I'm kind of feeling her, so let's see what she gonna do this year. She gonna come up with some new dance moves? Is she gonna do some new brutality as far as how she gonna kill her victims? Is she gonna say some clever one-liners? I don't know, but I know one thing. I haven't seen the trailer for this yet. So if it's coming out in June, my guess is they're gonna start doing the trailers probably around early May. And we'll see what happens from there. I do have the first Megan on home video. I liked it. So now I'm ready for the second one. Okay. And I'm pretty sure guys like Larry Leonard and Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne, because they are like the horror masters, you know, they're the experts. I'm pretty sure they're going to see it as well. I'm going to see it just to see, you know, what new twist and plots they're going to add in this movie. Okay, if that makes any sense. And let me know, is it going to be a day one for you guys? So let me know. In theaters, June 27th, Megan 2.0. All right. And that's about it. I think, yeah, that's about, nope, that's not about it, because I got to talk about one more thing. And this will be coming out in less than maybe like 3 weeks. Because I got another topic on a video game, and that video game, actually, I got two topics to talk about. The first one will be this Nintendo Switch 2 that will be released April 2nd. Will I be getting this? Yes and no. Yes, I will get it, but no, not right now, because I got a lot on my plate. You know, WWE 2K25, and the next game I'm about to talk about is Monster Hunter Wild. You know, I would say if I get something like this, and then I just recently bought a PlayStation Portal that I'm still trying to get the feel of, maybe I would say no later than the fall. If they come up with a bundle kit, I will get it right away. I mean, I will get these hands on, yeah. And again, shout out goes out to Monster of All Monster Braun Strowman. I just haven't worn this shirt in a while. I feel like tonight, you know what, I just want to wear it because it's one of my favorite shirts. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what some of the games you want to see on the Nintendo Switch 2. Did the research. It will play some of your old Nintendo cartridges. It will play some of your DLC games. Depends on what it is. Okay. Now, as far as any new games that's coming out for it, I do know they are coming out with another Mario Kart. That I know. Now, as far as anything else that's Mario related or Zelda related or whatever it is, we just have to wait and see. But yeah, again, leave in the comments. Let me know, is you guys going to get a Nintendo Switch 2? And if so, what games would you like to play on the Nintendo Switch Deuce? All right, we talked about that. Let me end this right quick. That right there. In a couple of minutes, little robot buddy, your time's up. You can go on break. Thank you so very much. Great job. And I was talking about my other second game right here, Monster Hunter Wild Limited Edition. If you can try to find it, find it. If not, don't worry about this. Here is Steelbook Edition. Pay $84 for it. Who cares? It's the fact that I have not bought a Steelbook in a while. I think the last Steelbook I bought in a while was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay, and I had that in my collection somewhere. So now I want to get this. This game is cool. You know, still a little challenging, but nothing I can't handle. And probably later I will get the season pass for this. But leave in the comments and let me know if you guys got Monster Hunter Wild and what is your favorite weapon on there. Mine's, like all Monster Hunters, I love the Insect Blade. I do, because it's just a quick weapon. Get in, do what I gotta do, and handle business. I don't know if I'm gonna pick any other weapon later on. If I do, maybe the dual blades. We'll just see what happens. But for now, the Insect Blade is my favorite, straight up. Okay, and don't forget, on Mortal Kombat, I gotta pull all this over to the side. There we go. On Mortal Kombat 1, I know Madame Bo is out now. I don't know if the T1000 is out now, and if so, I will do an exclusive gameplay on that. I might do an exclusive gameplay on this tonight, because I got a lot of catching up to do. So that's why I said I really don't want to get the Nintendo Switch right now, at least to the point where I can master a couple other games. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you have God of War, okay, which I haven't got back into that in a while. I might have to get back into that again, because now they have the God of War 20th anniversary, where you can get the dark outfits for Kratos. So I might do a God of War gameplay. Depends on my schedule. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. But for now, I just got way too much on my plate. You know, I mean, hell, I got to get back into Dragon Ball Sparkle Zero, Red Dead Redemption 2. That's like, I got like a good, really like 10, 20 games I got to catch up on. But the two main games I'm really playing right now is WWE 2K25 and WoW. Oh yeah, and leave in the comments to see what certain games you want me to play on the PlayStation 4 as well as on the 5 as well. Another thing I've done for the show, there will be some changes. At one point, I used to have open party. Now, until further notice, until we get more subscribers, all my parties now are closed parties now. Whether if I'm broadcasting the show, whether I'm online, either I will send you an invite, or if you come in, I'll accept you. Whether or not depends on who it is. So until further notice, all my parties on the PlayStation 4 or 5 will be closed parties now. So that means, like I said, by invitation or unless I accept you in. Because those are one of the few exclusive changes that I am doing with this show and on my online gaming. And I will explain that later within the foreseeable future, but not today, straight up. Okay, I gotta give out birthday shout outs right quick. I already said to the guru Larry Leonard. Okay, to my West Side family, the Redmond, shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, Crittens and Colognes, Johnson and Millsap, shout out goes out to you guys as well. To the love of my life, Demetri Gann Johnson, future Mrs. Crittenden, that stays out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Shout out goes out to you guys. Love you guys very much. To my future grandkids, my greatest treasures in the world, shout out goes out to all of you. All of y'all. Just don't drive your grandmama D crazy, all right? I did say to the president and co-founder of DCN Networks and Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris, and check out, if you want to check out some cool anime, kind of fun, check out Sean Bolland. That's SeanBolland on YouTube, and he got some cool content, cool stuff, especially on anime. Or if you on Facebook, go to DCN Anime Club, because again, he got the same anime content that you want to see, and he is the official Godzilla expert. So if you want to know everything about Godzilla, or anime or anything, especially anime, check out DCN Anime Club and Sean Bollins on YouTube. All right. Who else I need to give a shout out to? To my close friend Margie Vallejo. Love you, girl. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To everybody at North and Sheffield Commons. Officer D will be back Friday. Protect them all from the forces of evil. To my cats at Five Irons. I'll be there Friday. Shout out goes out to Coldbreaker, Tom, who else? Mike, Chris. Who else need to give a shout out to? Dr. Phil. Yeah, they have their own Dr. Phil. I'll explain that later. And a few other people that I did miss, I apologize. But again, to the whole staff of Five Irons in the Lincoln Park community here in Chicago, stop by. Get your virtual golf on. The food is amazing. They got a cool bar. I go there from time to time and grab me a couple of beers and chill. And it's an amazing sports bar. They got all kinds of cool activities. So go to the Five Irons out in North of Sheffield Common Shopping Mall at 1000 West North Avenue here in Chicago, Illinois, and tell them Officer D from the mall as security sent you. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to have a great time, especially if we got a lot of golf fans out there. You're going to love it. I suck at golf, but everything else I'm cool with. So especially the fun. It's great for all ages. So go to Five Irons. And tell them that Officer D sent you. All right. Also want to give a shout out to my two cats from GameStop. Shout out goes out to Marco and Andrew. You know, like always, I'll be there this week. Let you guys know. So we're gonna see what's going on. Shout out to you guys. To my brother from New York City, my brother from another mother, one of my soldiers from NWI. Shout out goes out to Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince You Yeet. We yeet now and we gonna yeet again. Shout out goes out to him, to his boy, our boy Jeremiah King Prince. Let that fool out, man. He's he's fiending. He's ready to play 2K25. Let him out. So again, shout out goes out to Jeremiah King. You know, he's a beast on WWE 2K25. So I haven't got my season pass for it yet, but more than likely I'll probably get my season pass in about another week or so. Right now I'm just doing a lot of unlocking on this game. So yeah, shout out goes out to him. Shout out goes out to another supporter of my show, Company of Learning. Been knowing this guy for years. Shout out goes out to him. To Wicked, to Fountain of Pain, uh, Mr. Pike's Banter Army. Shout out goes out to you. Shout out goes out to Chase. Shout out goes out to Ernie E. Okay, we'll talk about him later. Shout out goes out to him. Who else I need to get a shout out to? She's one of my followers on the show. Shout out goes out to Marilyn Marie from Austin, Texas. Shout out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout out to? Because I'm going to do a couple more shout outs at end my show. To Vicky Richmond and Mario. Get the chance, we all got to talk, man, you know, and, you know, let's see if we can just sit back and chill out for a while. Shout out goes out to you. To my sister, Christina Ball, aka Wednesday. She's also like one of my creative producers of the show. So when she come back, we might have another Wednesday on Wednesday update. So a shout out goes out to her and to her daughter, my niece Heaven. Love you. Shout out goes out to you guys. So we're gonna see if we can get it back on the show. Now when, I don't know, but if something comes up through the grapevine, you guys will know right away. Okay, shout out goes out to that. And that's about it. And if I miss anybody, leave in comments. Oh, and I do got one more shout out to give out to. Shout out goes out to my best friend Marie Cambridge and her daughter Morgan. Morgan is, she's like a daughter to me. You know, I love her to death. You know, and again, shout out goes out to her and her daughter. You know, they the greatest. They always come to my mall and wish me, great success on what I do towards my mall, and I can't thank them more enough. So again, shout out goes out to that as well. All right, Dion, you got the third on lock. Bring me up to speed when I get there. Robbo, you still owe me some dinners, man. I got that 3 up for a reason. That's how many dinners you owe me. So we're gonna talk about that too. All right, and that's about it. We're about to play my music because in a minute I might get into some Mortal Kombat. Let me just X this out right quick. And in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my D's word of the night for March 24th, 2025, Monday has come to a closure and its final destination. Well, that is it. I'm about to end my show. We're going to do some more gameplay this week, and I'm going to tell everybody right now, we need more subscribers. Okay, I was at 967, now I'm back at 965. We're really less than under 38 subscribers away to become 1,000, to get my first 1K. If I get my first 1K, for starters, I'm going to broadcast on this show. And second of all, I might have a little get together. Okay, Tell everybody about the show, please. Tell your friends, tell your co-workers, tell the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Tell your wife, tell your girlfriend, tell your dog, tell whoever. I don't care. Go tell, go find Martin Lawrence. Go run, tell that. I don't care who you tell. Okay? Write it down on a piece of paper. Text somebody, man. Throw it in somebody's mailbox. Okay? I don't care what you tell. Put it on a piece of toilet paper and flush it to the ocean. The point I'm trying to make is I want everybody from around the world and over the universe. Sooner or later, this show will be the #1 show on YouTube, on PlayStation. And like all shows and everything is dated, it will be immediately following and shared on Facebook. So, gotta make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain. I'm out here because I'm about to do some gameplay and we're going to see what happens. It's Darnell Crittenden from DCN Network, some power players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. Take care. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Network, some power players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement, especially from Chicago to the world. I'm going to say it on every show, so get used to it. Put those guns down. It ain't worth it. Let's find another solution. Let's find another chance. Let's find another way. Let's find another choice. Let's find another better way of hope for all of us to live. Take care. God's still #1. God comes first. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Peace.